Hey everyone, it's Katie. Welcome to my channel. I have some news that I wanted to share with you about something that's happening in our family, and I'll show you a clip of it right now.
There's something that you want to tell people?
Oh, there's a baby in my mom's tummy.
Yes, we are having another baby. Currently, I am about 16 weeks pregnant, and I just wanted to do this video to let you know kind of how things have been going thus far. So I saw, for those of you that don't know, I have two sons now. One of my boys has Down syndrome, and the other son is, my other boy is neurotypical. And so now we are pregnant with our third. I also have Crohn's disease. So any of the pregnancies that I have are typically considered high risk. So I'm followed by an obstetrician fairly early on in each pregnancy that I have. So the first time I went to the OB this time, I was about 11 weeks, and the appointment went very well. We couldn't hear the baby's heartbeat with the Doppler, but we could see it on this portable ultrasound machine. You could see like a little flutter. So we knew it was good. Because I have one son with trisomy 21 already, and I have Crohn's disease, the doctor recommended that I go to the IWK, which is a hospital in Nova Scotia, where they can do in-depth fetal assessments. So I was scheduled to go to that in week 13, and so I went on a Friday. I took my boys with me and I dropped them off at my sister's, and then I went to the IWK appointment there. The ultrasound scan went very well. They look at things like the folds in the neck, kind of different things like that. I'm not entirely sure what all they look for. Anyway, so they just look at things early on to make sure everything looks okay. And the reason that they send us over there is just because the technology that they have at that hospital is better technology than we have here where I live, and the people that actually do the scan and the people who read the scan are specialists. So we can just get more information if we go there. So everything looked great in that appointment, and so because I have a child with Down syndrome already, I qualified to take a test called the NIPT, which is a non-invasive prenatal test. Basically, they just do a blood draw from me, and then they send that blood down to California, and they can extract baby's DNA from that. It will test for things like Down syndrome and a few other chromosome abnormalities. And this test is not diagnostic, but it is 99% accurate. So if you're not high risk, then you can still get that test done, but you have to pay for it. But because I'm high risk, and automatically my chances of having a child with Down syndrome is 1 in 100. So that it makes me able to get that test for free. So I did that test that day. They told me the results will be back in about 10 days. We will call you. Have a good day. So I drove, I went and got my boys, and we came home. And then I just waited for the results. So then about 10 days later, I did get a call from the IWK, and she told me that the results came back negative, meaning all of the different chromosome abnormalities, the chance of my baby having any of them is 1 in 10,000, which is basically 0. So great news. That's exciting. So when I hung up the phone, I felt good, but then I cried. I I wasn't exactly sure kind of what I was feeling until I kind of thought about it a little bit more. And through my thought process, I thought, okay, I feel relieved because having a child with special needs is more work. It can have its added challenges. Kids typically people with Down syndrome have almost a 50% chance of having a heart abnormality. There's other kind of health conditions that can come along with it. So anyways, it being negative, there was a bit of relief. But that wasn't the only thing I was feeling. I was also a teeny bit sad, which I was like, why am I feeling sad? And I thought about it, and I thought, I'm really sad because I'm not going to have another child with Down syndrome. And I made a video like right after Oliver was born. Oliver is my son. He's 3.5. And so I made, he is my son with the Down syndrome, my second son. And I made a video after he was born, and I explained kind of how I felt when I got the positive result 4 years ago. And I was devastated. I cried in my bed for like a week. And now, here we are 4 years later, getting a negative test result. And I'm upset because my son doesn't have a Down syndrome. So in a way, I felt like, man, I've really grown kind of as a person. He's really changed me. And my goodness, I love that boy. Like, he brings so much joy to everyone that he meets. Like, if you're having a bad day and you see Oliver, like, flipped, your day is so much better. He just has this way about him that really brings out the good in people, and it helps people kind of to see the joy and the happiness in the world. I've been feeling not too bad during this pregnancy. I had a bit of nausea kind of at the beginning, and headaches, dizziness, that kind of stuff during the first trimester. I was so tired. But those things have kind of gone. But the one thing that has kind of stayed is I've been very crampy. So I have to be very careful whenever I'm bending over, when I'm getting up from sitting down, because any kind of wrong move can cause a lot of pain, and it stops me dead in my tracks. So I just have to be careful and watch what I'm doing, and really monitor the things that I do that I don't do too much, and so on. Other than that, things have been pretty good. Victor starts kindergarten in a little over a month. So he will actually be 5 in a little over a month, and Oliver will turn 4 in December. And then this baby should be coming in January. So we're really excited. We have some kind of work to do in our house to make a little bit more room for a new baby, but I'm looking forward to getting that all done and getting things organized. I love doing that kind of stuff. I have my next OB appointment tomorrow, which should be a fairly standard, feel my stomach, maybe do some blood work, try and find the heartbeat with the Doppler type of appointment. And then I have my full ultrasound scan in about 3 weeks, I think, 3 to 4 weeks approximately. So that'll be good to kind of get some pictures and really get a good look at the baby. I've had a look I've had 2 ultrasounds already, so I've had a look already, but the baby was so small at that time. And so it'll be nice for a baby to be big enough to really get a good look kind of at everything. And we are not finding out the gender. We did not find out with either of our boys. And we're not going to find out this time either. We'll just wait until he or she is born. I think you're all up to speed for now. If anything changes or we have any surprises along the way, I'll definitely let you know. And if you have any questions, comments for me, please leave them down below. As always, thanks so much for watching this video. And until next time, my friends, bye.